So today I'm talking about the Virgo woman and how to get with one. So a Virgo woman's birthday falls between August 23rd and September 22nd. Their symbol is the Virgin, their element is Earth, and their quality is mutable. First things first, yes, this is a sign of the Virgin, but don't make any assumptions. To be the symbol of the Virgin can kind of bring up like a certain image or idea of this woman. One might picture kind of a pure, gentle, fragile soul. Someone who might be portrayed as either too innocent or too naive or even weak. Well, let's clear the air on that one. Virgo women are far from weak. They are quite strong and determined women who will stand up for something or somebody that they believe in. The other stereotypes that usually come up with a Virgo woman are that they are perfectionists or that they are super critical. But I want to point out that Virgo women typically tend to be worriers. They can be a little obsessive and they tend to overthink things to the point of getting, somewhat anxious about it. Sometimes they can let themselves get too caught up in going over every little concern or every little detail. But because of this nature, Virgo women tend to get things done, and they tend to do it in the right way. They tend to follow through with things and be committed to things. Whether they're accomplishing a big goal or it's just daily task, they really tend to be the type to follow through. Because they're skilled in this area and fueled by a certain type of anxiety, like, will this get done in time? Will it be good enough? Will I like how I finish this? Am I putting enough effort into this? Am I doing this the right way? That sort of thing. They prefer to do things for themselves, and they don't like to really rely on others to do things for them. So think of a Virgo woman, participating in a group project, whether it's at school or at work, something like that. She has a hard time relying on others in the group because she knows that she can do it right. So that's where it's difficult for her. This is where she may seem a bit critical and come across as kind of a perfectionist. But keep in mind, if you think a Virgo woman is being hard on you, she's being 1,000 million times harder on herself. The Virgo woman is very concerned with her health or her appearance. She's always pushing, to be more in shape or maybe be more fashionable or something like that. But it's not that she's in competition with those around her, she's in competition with herself. A lot of these women can be into fitness and or eating healthy, and once they set a goal and they plan to stick to it, they're very good at following through with these goals and actually accomplishing them. Virgo women can get quite down on themselves if they don't feel like they're at their best physically or mentally, or both. If the Virgo woman's not as into the physical aspect of things or the physical side of things, you can expect her to be very invested in something else. These women aim to be outstanding at everything that they care to do. Because they are so detail-focused, you can expect them to succeed at whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish. So with all that said, the Virgo woman can seem a little bit intimidating, but they can be very kind as well as really nurturing. They can be quite affectionate. If they love somebody, they will, really truly want the best for that other person, and they can be really helpful and caring when it comes to somebody that they love. Sometimes a Virgo woman, upon first impression, might come across as a little bit cold, but once you get to know a Virgo woman, you'll see that she's really not cold at all, and a lot of Virgo women, most Virgo women, are usually very warm and, like I said, nurturing, giving, kind people. So before I get into the love part of this, let's talk a little bit more about a Virgo woman's, general personality. She tends to be clean and very concerned with hygiene, so if you're planning on dating this woman or you're interested in her or you just want to hang around her, plan on taking a very long shower and also, be aware of the outfit that you pick out because like I said, she's detail oriented. She will notice what you're wearing. Especially if you're on a date together, and she will notice if you didn't take a shower, so just a warning. She also tends to be a bit of a hoarder. She hates throwing things away because she always worries she might need it, and whatever it may be, she thinks that perhaps it could be useful later. The Virgo woman can be, a little bit shy, and she doesn't like to be the center of attention like maybe a Leo woman would like to be. She also hates to admit she's wrong, and she'll go out of her way to avoid admitting that she's wrong. She's really good at seeing through, bull. The truth in general is very important to a Virgo woman. She's good at being able to tell if someone is lying or exaggerating to her, and she's also pretty offended if somebody lies to her. And, of course, most people would be offended if somebody lied to them. But this woman will take it harder than, other signs. She'll feel more betrayed than the other signs of the zodiac if somebody lies to her, because the truth is very important to a Virgo woman. When it comes to love, the Virgo woman is searching for the one. And not only the one, the Virgo woman is searching for her soulmate. Virgo women are very realistic, they're very practical, but for some reason, they also can be complete hopeless romantics. I know it's a pretty strange combination. Virgo women are also the type to be attracted to men or women that they feel that they can help. They don't mind being in control in a relationship, and they actually prefer to feel like somebody needs them. They don't really mind like the needy type where other women might kind of be turned off by that, because they like to feel useful, they like to feel like they can help somebody and somebody needs them and needs their support. They like to dote on people, but not to the point where they feel like they're doing everything for this person, like cleaning up all their messes and taking care of like this person's entire life. That's not attractive. But they just like to feel like they can dote on somebody and like, take care of them, just only to a certain extent though. They just like really enjoy being able to help the person they're with. It's their way of showing that they care. Once a Virgo woman is in love and knows that the other person is the one, or at least thinks that the other person is the one in that moment, they will not cheat. It's extremely rare for a Virgo to cheat once they're convinced that they're with their soulmate. They can be fiercely loyal at that point. On the other hand, if a Virgo woman is not 100% and has her doubts, don't be surprised if one day she just, confronts you and tells you that she's seeing somebody else and you had no idea. But honestly, if things weren't working out anyways and you yourself were thinking about ending things with a Virgo woman, this is probably the better scenario that she breaks up with you. Why? Virgo women do not do well with breakups. Now, first things first, if she was really starting to feel like the relationship was heading towards being over and she was feeling like she also didn't want to be part of the relationship anymore, things might go smoothly. But if she still thinks you're the one, or if she wants the relationship to work out and you break up with her, things will not go smoothly. The Virgo woman can become pretty vengeful in this situation and might stoop to a bit of a low level if she feels like you wronged her. She has trouble playing it cool if you break her heart or piss her off, because she probably spent a lot of time considering if you were the one or not. Or maybe she let the romance take over and didn't spend the time considering if you were the one or not, and now she feels foolish and mad at herself for letting herself get into the situation. But of course, even though she's mad at herself, she will also be mad at you because you're the cause of it. Okay, so you want to know if a Virgo woman is interested in you. First of all, if she's interested in you and you're interested in her, then you are seriously one lucky guy or girl. Because this woman, like I said, can be incredibly sweet and can really make a great partner. She's the type of woman that remembers the little things and can really make a person feel appreciated. It's important to understand, though, that these women can be a little bit neurotic. They like everything to be just so, and they hate when things feel symbolically or realistically messy or out of control. So if you can be patient about this side of the Virgo woman, then she will truly appreciate that. A Virgo woman wants somebody that's genuine. Like I said, the truth is important to her. Again, she really considers hygiene to be important more than any other sign. It's very important. So if you smell bad, don't just think deodorant's gonna cover it up. Like, go take a real shower if you're about to meet up with this woman, because, like I said, she's gonna notice. So, just be aware. Take the precaution. A Virgo woman, like I said, she can be a hopeless romantic, but she also does like to take things slow because she likes to carefully consider, what she's doing. She's the type to write lists, make plans. So she might make a list or a pro and con list about you, and she would really appreciate somebody that isn't trying to rush into something immediately. She does like her space, and she, like I said, she likes to feel like she's needed, but she does like her space because she has her own interests. She usually has a lot of hobbies, and she'll like it if you have your own, so that she can really focus on pursuing her hobbies and interests without feeling like she's being interrupted or distracted. But even if you do have your own interests and hobbies, she still likes it if she feels like you appreciate her help and advice. So ways to tell if a Virgo woman is interested in you early on. She'll probably become your friend first, and you may start to notice her paying attention to little things about you, little details, things that you mention, things that are important to you. Like maybe she'll one day show up with your favorite coffee, like the exact way you like it, or maybe you guys are hanging out and she's DVR'd your favorite show that you mentioned being your favorite show like one time. If she's interested, especially physically, you'll notice that she'll make comments about what you're wearing or how you look because she'll notice stuff like that. The Virgo woman can be really funny, especially in like a smart, sarcastic way, so if she starts, making jokes or being like sarcastically funny around you, it's like a sign that she's interested. Virgo women love to stay in contact with people that they're interested in, and they love like long, meaningful conversations. So if she's pursuing like talking to you a lot, that's definitely a sign that she could be interested in you. She'll definitely ask you a lot about yourself or, be interested in you, and she'll actually pay attention when you tell her things about yourself instead of just like, I don't know, looking at her phone and not even listening to you, which is a good quality. A Virgo woman will actually probably make the first move, so she knows what she's getting into. She has to have all fields considered, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but she needs to know every aspect of somebody before she is truly ready to get involved, even though at times she does get a little hopeless romantic-y and kind of jump into things. But then, after she's jumped into it, she'll make sure to kind of investigate and make sure that you really are the one, whatever. But anyways, that is the Virgo woman, and hopefully if you're interested in the Virgo woman, or you are a Virgo woman, or I don't know, your mom's a Virgo, then hopefully this was helpful to you. But anyways, I will see you in my next video, and as always, I hope you have a great day or night.